Good afternoon, East Tipp Middle School. Welcome to another episode of East Tipp News Friday edition. I'm Santon.
And I'm McCormick.
In today's show, we'll take a look at fall sports for both boys and girls. We'll see what's underway with FCCLA. We'll meet a teacher that's new to East Tipp. And yes, we'll finish up with an old favorite, Fun Fact Friday.
In our segment today, we'll take a closer look at a club that is new to East Tipp this year. FCCLA is underway under the direction of Mrs. Crum, and our reporter, Aaron Smith, has a story to tell about the goals of this club this year. Let's go to the film.
This is the first time East Tipp has had an FCCLA club. Mrs. Crum runs the club. The officers are Audrey DeWoody, Sophie Boyer, Cameron Robinson, Kenneth Thompson, and Han Long. The club meets on Monday afternoons and are planning many fun activities for the future. FCCLA works mostly on community service projects. There are 40 paid members so far in FCCLA. FCCLA stands for Family Career Communicator Leaders of America. If you would like to join, please talk to Mrs. Crum.
I'm Carl Lansman, and I'm from the East Tipp News Club, and I'm with Kenzie Ely and Jacob Sharp. Now, I have heard you are in FCCLA. What do you like about it?
It's a lot of fun. We do competitions, I think, and that's kind of like 4-H, and it's going to be really fun.
And you, Jacob Sharp?
Well, a lot of my friends are doing it, and my parents thought I was just wanting to get out of homeroom, but I wasn't. I like because I get to be with people and cooperate, and it tests my teamwork skills, and it's also just a lot of fun.
Here we are with the officers of FCCLA. So, why did you guys sign up to be officers for FCCLA?
I signed up because I am a natural leader. I always like leading. I'm never followed. I like talking, and I enjoy doing math, and I'm treasurer, so I will be dealing with the money. So.
And Audrey?
Well, I'm co-president, and I signed up to be this because it really sounded like a lot of fun to me, and I think we're going to be doing a lot of community service and everything, and I've always enjoyed doing that, helping out with the community, and I just think it'll be a lot of fun to do.
And Han?
I wanted to be here because it sounded like a lot of fun to be here, and I liked helping out with other people, and I'm really helpful, and I wanted to be like a leader because I've always followed people else. So I wanted to follow people and be like a leader to others.
We have a lot of events. FCCLA is very big into community events, supporting community. We hope to work with the domestic violence shelter to help women and their children. We hope to work with the Humane Society for pets. We hope to do clothing and toy drives. We hope to work with elderly, do free babysitting for the holiday time for parents that still want to go out and get those last-minute shopping gifts or gifts for their kids. We have a lot of things planned. So, and I want to leave it up to the members as well what they want to do and what not to do.
This has been Mrs. Crum for FCCLA.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Next up, we've got another teacher feature coming our way. This week, we met with Mrs. Fallon, the new 6th grade teacher. We had a chance to find out what she's all about, and here is a video from that interview.
Teacher, 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 teacher.
I'm Santon. I'm Marissa White.
And I'm Mrs. Fallon.
And this is another episode of Teacher Feature.
Okay, so Mrs. Fallon, how long have you known you wanted to be a teacher? What schools have you taught at?
I have known I've wanted to be a teacher since I was in 1st grade, so pretty much my whole life. I have taught at Dayton Elementary and Wyandotte Elementary, and now I'm here at East Tipp.
How long have you been a teacher?
This is my 5th year altogether.
Out of all the careers you could have had, why did you choose teaching?
Teaching is pretty much the only thing I ever wanted to do. I chose it first because I like students. I like getting to know children, forming relationships with them. I also just enjoy learning myself. I've always been an avid learner. All subject areas are of interest to me, and so I just like to pass on that passion and interest to others.
What college did you attend?
Purdue University. Boiler up.
What has been your most memorable teaching moment in your career so far?
It's hard to pick just one moment that's the most memorable, but the things that stand out to me are probably just those times when I've really gotten to know students. So like during field trips when you just get to see the students in a little bit different light, or just conversations I've had with them where you get to see their sense of humor. Those are probably the most memorable moments.
How does teaching at an elementary school and teaching at a middle school compare to each other?
In some ways, they're similar because when I taught at the elementaries, I taught 4 or 5 high ability. So in some ways, the curriculum is similar. Of course, the format is different. I had in the elementary maybe 24 students all day long, and then now I have about 50 students that I only see for an hour each. So it's different to not have the same students all day long, but I kind of like getting to see more students that way.
What would you change about your job, if anything?
That's a hard question because I really do like so much about teaching. I would probably just have to say just having more time with the students. Having gone with having students in my classroom all day to just seeing them for an hour, I just feel like there's so much more I want to teach them. So just maybe having more time.
What was your favorite subject as a student?
I don't know if I really have a favorite subject. I really liked all aspects of learning. I enjoyed science a lot. I really enjoyed writing. In high school, I really had a strong interest in Spanish and decided to pursue that as a second degree at Purdue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, it's time to take a closer look at the ladies of Trojan Volleyball. All 4 teams had excellent seasons this year, and one of those 4 teams went on to win the TSC tournament. East Tipp news reporter Megan Pollins is coming at you with the volleyball season in review.
Volleyball teams are both finishing up their seasons. Both 7th and 8th graders have been practicing since August 14th. The 8th graders are coached by Jamie Yule and the 7th graders are coached by Stacy Bradley. The 8th graders are 11-2 for A and 11-3 for B. And the 7th graders are 10-6 for A and 10-3 for B. Both teams are doing very well. One of the most challenging games for the 7th graders was when they played Southwestern. Unfortunately, they were defeated. And the 8th graders' most challenging game was when they played CC. They came through with a hard-fought victory.
My team is 9-2, which means we've lost 2 games and won 9 of them, so we're doing excellent. They're great team players, and they know how to play volleyball, and they're doing great.
My team is doing well. We've had a couple injuries to hopefully win for each other.
With 3 members of the 7th grade East Tipp volleyball team, how has your guys' season been so far?
It's been really fun. Yeah, just hard running. Running is hard. I don't like running.
Coach makes us run.
A lot of scrimmages. Every drop ball we have is like, say we have 10 drop balls and we have to do 10 suicides. So, yeah.
Do you guys like playing against other schools? Is it fun? Is it really competitive?
Yeah. I like the teams that are competitive, not the ones that are like, oh, it's just play.
The bus rides are a lot of fun, and so subways.
What advice would you guys give to 6th graders who are wanting to try out?
Go to conditioning.
Yeah, don't skip it.
Yeah.
Work hard, because then you won't be in shape for the season.
And you get a head start. And the coaches will like you better if you go to conditioning.
And work hard.
What's the major difference between being on 7th grade volleyball and 8th grade?
I think 8th grade's more competitive, because 7th grade we weren't as good, but once you get to 8th grade, it's a lot more fun.
It's a big deal.
Better competition. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What do you guys usually do during practices?
We scrimmage a lot.
Yeah.
Serve.
And if we have a bad game the night before, then we run a lot.
The volleyball season concluded on Saturday, October 15th. Both teams participated in the TSC volleyball tournament. 7th graders played at home while the 8th graders were on the road at Southwestern. The 8th grade A team lost to Weah Ridge in the finals. The 8th grade B team lost in the semifinals to Wainwright. The 7th grade A team lost in the semifinals to Southwestern, but the stars of the tournament were the 7th grade B team players. They defeated Klondike, Southwestern, and Battleground, going to win it all in the TSC tourney. Let's take a look at the
I'm Kayla Doyle with
Sarah Welsh, Amy Madron, and Audrey Julian. So you guys just won the B Team Championship. How do you feel?
Well, I thought we did pretty well, and it was really fun. I liked it. I really enjoyed volleyball, and it was a great end of the season, so. I really enjoyed it too. At the beginning of the season, we weren't as good, but now we're awesome.
Yeah, you guys have definitely improved. So Audrey, tonight you did really good. You had how many kills? 5, I think.
During the season, I had 5.
Oh, during the season. Well, you did really good hitting tonight. Amy, you did a great job setting tonight. You had a few assists, and you are a great passer. You guys have been struggling through some colds and stuff, but you guys are doing really good. And so, yeah, yay! Yay! I'm Kayla Doyle with the Easton Volleyball coach, Coach Bradley. So the B team just won the championship. How do you feel?
I am absolutely thrilled. They played with heart. They played as a team. I'm just very proud.
Well, I know we kind of struggled at the beginning. We came definitely a far way, don't you think?
Absolutely. At the beginning of the season, we were learning basics. By tonight, we were actually doing those in an unbelievable way. They played as a team, they talked to each other, and you could tell they wanted it.
Megan Pollins from the East Tip News team signing off.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
If you thought the teacher feature was great, wait until you check out this new segment. Natalie B and Allie K are back, this time with a little bit of Halloween fun. Let's see what the ladies have for us today.
And I'm Allie K.
And this is the Creature Feature. Today we're going to be hiding out in Mr. Hoffman's room to scare some kids.
And they're going to be coming in doing some miscellaneous work for Mr. Hoffman, getting stuff, and we're just going to scare them.
You don't have to get his laptop.
Okay.
Ow! My elbow!
You did it too late, Allie. Ben, don't get it. Allie, you did it so late. You don't need to get it.
I was told to get it.
No, I mean Ben, you don't need to get it.
Mr. Springs told no, Mr. Hoffman
Ben,
told me to
we're
get it.
here for
part of our
Mr.
thing.
Hoffman.
You don't have to get it.
Put the computer down. Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys.
Natalie!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I knew something bad had to happen.
Oh my god, that scared me. Was it like, okay, so can we leave now?
Okay, you don't have to get the laptop.
Yeah,
you don't have to. You don't have to.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you scared?
Were you scared?
I think so. No.
Oh, boys never admit they're scared.
Whatever. You jumped.
Okay. I knew something was up.
That's all you like me, girls. You don't have to use the computer. Official. Official. Let's see what we're doing. Story pyramid. It's going right now. Story pyramid.
I knew it was her too. It's not a secret that it's me.
Wait, what are we supposed to do here?
No, we're getting interviewed.
We're getting interviewed.
All right, how many of those we got? We got like.
When people think of fall, they can't help but think of football. The football players wrapped up their season last week playing the Delphi Oracles. Our reporter Jacob Schwartz was on the scene, and here's what he has to say about Trojan football.
As the 9 weeks concluded, so did the football season for our 7th and 8th graders. The 8th grade team finished with a record of 2-7. The offense this year was led by Connor Bridge, Alec Hunley, and Francisco Munoz, some of the offensive standouts this season, helping to advance the ball into the end zone on more than one occasion. On the defensive side of the ball, Jackson Lawler, Blake Campos, and Francisco Munoz made some good contributions to stopping the other teams. All 4 of the football coaches trained the players as best as they could for this season, and our reporter Lexi Gebhardt had a chance to talk with Coach Scott, the skills coordinator.
Hi, I'm Lexi Gebhardt, and I'm here with Coach Scott. He's the offensive coach. So what's the best part about being a coach?
It's just fun being out here working with the kids and teaching them new things.
And what's the hardest part about being a coach?
I think working with some of the kids after a long, hard day of school. You know, some of them are tired, and I teach elementary school, and it's difficult at the end of the day when you're tired to come out here and continue doing this, but it's fun too. So.
And what do you think's been your favorite part about the season so far?
This is actually my first time coaching football. I've really enjoyed just being out here and seeing how all the the play calling and everything works. It's been a lot of fun.
And how do you expect to do in WCJC?
Well, we've got, I think, a couple losses right now in both 7th and 8th grade, and so I'm got a feeling that we're not going to make it to the championship game. But overall, I think that we should be able to get like a top 5 finish for the season.
And what seems to be the best part overall of all your coaching experiences?
The best part of all my coaching experiences is probably getting to work with those hooligans back there.
Well, this has been Coach Scott and Lexi Gebhardt signing off.
7th graders finished out the season with a record of 6-3. Quarterback for the team was Aiden Hale, while Benito Munoz and Joey Morrison helped the team make some excellent gains in yardage. Of course, where would the team have been without defense? Alex Arnold, Elijah Harmon, and Benito Munoz were some standout defensive players for the 7th grade team. Both teams finished out the season playing the Delphi Oracles in the last game. The 7th grade won the game with a score of 20-6, while the 8th graders lost with a score of 6-28. Here are some highlights from the game. Check out this amazing touchdown run by number 28, Benito Munoz. I'm thinking a ref missed a face mask on that one. Don't you? Greatest smackdown of the night goes to his brother, number 27, Francisco Munoz. Check out that hit. I think that Delphi kid might have lost a filling on that one. As the game concluded, another season goes on the books for Trojan football. Certainly, this was a challenging year for both teams. The football team struggled with recruitment this season, finding that there were fewer boys than ever interested in playing football for the school. Challenges also took the form of injuries this season. Many players had to sit out a game or two from concussions or knee and ankle injuries. As the season began to wind down, I had a chance to talk with some of the 7th and 8th grade players, getting their thoughts on the season. Jacob Schwartz with 3 of the 7th grade football team members, Daniel Madron, Seth Yonker, and Drew Davidson. So how do you think your season has been going so far?
It's like pretty good so far. I mean, we're not top ranked, but I mean, we're doing good.
We're doing well, yeah. I'd say so. We started out well, got pretty not as great, and then it started getting better, and now we're on a good winning streak.
So, do you have any thoughts about your upcoming game against Southside?
I think we're gonna win.
Yep.
Cream of like
Outside.
Yeah.
Any predictions on the score?
49-5.
I'd say.
Actually, I would say 36-6.
Yeah. 36-6. Okay. Listen for the score.
Blake Campos, center.
Bryce Carmichael. I play, well, for offense, I play right tackle. For defense, I play linebacker.
Jamie Cassad. I play
kicker, punter, kick returner, punt returner, running back, and wide receiver. The endless list.
And how do you think your season has been going so far?
Crappy.
Alright, I think we've been doing fairly well with the numbers we've had. It's not what we thought it would happen, like the way it would happen this year. We didn't think that we would lose so many players, and we've only had. I mean, we're doing the best we can, and we always will.
Yeah, what Bryce said, we've been playing our hearts out. We've played with the numbers we have. We've worked it out. We've moved a lot of people around, and we've won 2 games, but heck, we'll do better.
Have you had a favorite game yet this season?
I think Klondike was our best. It was our most challenging game. We played with them, and then came out on top with our last 2-point conversion.
I actually liked our battleground game because we got to play against our rivals. It was a very intense game, and we didn't win, but we played our hearts out, and yeah, it was a challenging game.
I'd have to say Battleground too, because I have a lot of friends on that team, and heck, I got through them every time. Hit their quarterback last time, so Sad wasn't feeling too good after the game. It's actually really funny. With 13 kids beating almost what? What do you say they have 25?
Yeah, they've got more than us.
Yeah, a lot more than us. We only have 13 kids. They only get 1 touchdown. I say we do pretty good.
For your East Tip News team, this has been Jacob Schwartz, signing off.
Many of our viewers have been missing something since East Tip's Mrs. Vierling moved away last year. Well, we have good news for you today. Our staff has come together to bring back an old tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, in our final piece today, we present to you Fun Fact Friday.
This is Fun Fact Friday!
Yo! Let's do some fun facts in here! Woo! Did you know duckophobia is the fear that a duck is washing you?
I didn't know that. I do not have that.
Did you know there's a Coke machine in China, and if you hug it, it gives you a free Coke? I'm going to China.
I didn't know that.
Did you know in China, picking your nose is socially acceptable?
Oh my gosh. People should stop making fun of me.
Did you know a chameleon's tongue is longer than its body?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you're stupid.
Yes, you are.
Did you know if you yelled for 8 years, 7 months, and 6 days, you would have produced enough energy to heat 1 cup of pumpkin coffee?
Ooh, pumpkin. Yummy.
Did you know the youngest pope was only 11 years old?
A little young.
Oh, yes, very young. Strange.
What did you guys say?
Did you know cat's urine glows in black light?
That's funny. I have a cat.
Did you know the USA government spent $277,000 in pickle research in 1993? I like pickles.
I like pickles too, but that's ridiculous.
Did you know fish scales are used to make lipstick?
Yeah, I just kind of write that down.
Anywho.
Arnold Schönberg suffered from a disease that was the fear of the number 13. He died 13 minutes from 12 a.m. on Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Oh
goodness gracious.
Did you know most toilets flush in E flat?
I can play that.
Tom Cruise dressed up as Cinderella 2 years ago on Halloween. Girlish, you say?
He's a guy. That doesn't make any sense.
Did you know banging your head against a wall burns 150 calories an hour?
Oh, wow, let me try it.
As these people lose weight, do your homework. This has been Fun Fact Friday by Emma,
Riley,
Molly, and Lindsay.
That's all for today, folks. We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of East Tip News Friday edition. This has been Emma McCormick
and Santon.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great fall break, and we'll see you next week.